She cheated on me and my mother-in-law fired me unrightfully, so I destroyed her entire life's work and made them homeless. At that time I was 20 years old and dated my first true love. We've been together for 1.5 years already and everything was just great. Her mother really liked me and she had her own company which traded fashion clothes for kids. She made it tons of money. They needed someone to drive one of their 3.5T truck and she came up with an idea to hire me. Cozy was unhappy with a job I had. So as a win-win situation I accepted her offer and we started working together. Job was okay, even though I had to work a huge amount of overtimes cause she thoroughly introduced me how the whole company worked. She had a huge storage facility, a store, and 2 trucks. One that I drove and a big one. I worked for her like 1 year and in that time I knew every single thing about the company cause she trusted me with also the dirty secrets. This is where things took a huge turn. I found out that my girlfriend cheated on me with her ex, and as a result I broke up with her instantly. It was an ugly situation, and after it went down I called her mother and told her what was going on and that I don't want to mix things with business, so I will still be there for work, even though I don't want to see her daughter again. She said everything is alright, but of course she sided with her daughter and I felt that she is mad at me cause of the breakup. I went to work and acted as a professional should, took all the drama aside. However, soon after she singled me out and started looking for mistakes so she can discipline me. This has been going on for months and I realized she just waiting for an excuse to fire me, but I wasn't going to give that reason to her that easily. She was pissed that she couldn't find big mistakes and the small ones she often just made up was not enough to terminate me. So she came up with a plan. On the truck we had a power generator which provided a light and a power for laptop, printer and so on. It worked in 2 ways, with fuel when we were on the road and with cable in case we were at the storage. But it was not made by a company, they just hired an electrician for that and he made an error, so we had to flip a switch all the time if we used it with a cable connection, otherwise it would burn down. As I loaded the truck she convinced a co-worker to flip the switch back and after a few minutes the lights were gone and I noticed something's wrong. It burned out of course, but I knew I didn't forgot the switch cause I was loaded the truck for an hour and it only took 5 minutes tops to burn out, so it couldn't be me. She didn't even heard me out, started yelling, fired me on the spot and stated that she gonna pay the repairs out of my last salary, so don't expect any money from her. I didn't took that lightly, and told her that I don't think you want to go this way with me, but she refused to listen. It took a few days for me to cool down, but I wanted to give her a last chance. I called her and told her even though I know what was going on and she did set me up, but if I get my money, I will call it an end, and we don't have to see each other again. She told me to F off, so I came up with a plan. First, because I knew that the store she didn't had a bathroom which was illegal in my country. I reported this to the authorities and the next day they closed the shop because of this violation, and told her she can't open up until they have a bathroom. She called me right away and asked me if I have anything to do with this. I laughed and told her, didn't I told you that you want to go this way with me? And hung up. I knew that we worked so much overtime that me and the other truck driver had so much overdrive on the Tacho card, so I called the authorities again and told them everything. They went and checked all the records and gave the company a brutal fine. She sent me obscene text messages all day long after that. I replied, ain't done yet then. Silence. Few hours went by and my phone rang. She called and asked me if we can talk it over. She even said she send me my last paycheck, but I shut her down immediately, and told her, too late for that, and I called the fire department and told them that the wires they had in the walls of the store were outdated which caused short circuits daily and that they only have 2 fire extinguisher for the whole place when they should have like 12 to 15. On that very day they had to close the storage as well, so she lost the last place where she could make money for months until they get everything up to date and renew all the wires, which cost a huge amount of money. Because of the fines she got from the different authorities she couldn't afford these renovations of course. Few months later she filed for bankruptcy. I know because my ex-girlfriend called me with, I hope you happy a-hole, you made my family bankrupt. I never got my paycheck, but at that point I didn't even care anymore. I was happy with the outcome.